There's a lamp still glowing in the kitchen light. Midnight hanging heavy on the blinds tonight. I hear the old floor creak when you cross the hall, like your heart already knew before I called. You never asked me where the hell I've been. You just pull me close and let the silence in. Every worn-out shadow that I drag behind starts fading in your eyes every single time. And I know I'm not easy to hold, but your hands never let go. It's the way you wait up, like my name's a prayer, keeping warm, like the whole wide world could fall apart, but your light stays on. It's the way you look up when the headlights hit the driveway slow, like you knew I'd find my way back home through every doubt and breakup. Baby, it's the way you wait up. Rain keeps tapping rhythms on the window pane. Your sweater smells like coffee and a little rain. You lean against the counter with your tired smile, like loving me was always worth the extra miles. And all my restless running starts to lose its steam when you say, come here, soft and honestly. No fireworks, no thunder in the atmosphere, just your steady heartbeat saying I'm still here. And I swear every wound I carry there feels lighter in your air. It's the way you wait up, like my scattered soul is worth the storm, like every broken part of me still deserves a home. It's the way you hold on when I'm hanging by a thread too long. You turn my almost gone into strong enough. Baby, it's the way you wait up. Maybe love ain't loud sometimes. Maybe it's the quiet kind, a porch light burning in the dark, a steady hand against my heart, and every road that pulled me far away led me back to you the same. It's the way you wait up when the night gets cold and hard to breathe. You make a safe place out of me without ever giving up. It's the way you stay there through the eighth of miles, the mess I was, like your arms were built to carry us when the world gets rough. Baby, it's the way you wait up. Just the way rhythms on the cars. I was carrying the weight of every lonely mile. Then you pulled me close and broke my fall with just a smile. Your heartbeat moved like music underneath my skin. A quiet place where all my restless thoughts grow dim. Every broken road I wandered led me here tonight, to the safest kind of love I've ever held inside. When the world keeps turning colder and my hands forget their strength, you pull me a little closer till the fear just fades away. I found a home in your shoulder, a place where storms don't reach, where silence sounds like healing and your arms still speak to me. When the dark hangs heavy over every dream I couldn't hold, I find a home in your shoulder, and suddenly I'm not alone. The window glass reflected shadows from the street, but your laughter turned the emptiness to something sweet. You know the parts of me I always tried to hide, and somehow make the ache feel beautiful tonight. Your voice is like a fire glowing through the blue, the kind of warmth that pulls me back to life in you. Every second right beside you feels like being safe, like finding peace inside the chaos I became. When the night keeps growing longer and my hope begins to bend, you steady every heartbeat till I can breathe again. I found a home in your shoulder, a place where storms don't reach, where silence sounds like healing and your arms still speak to me. When the dark hangs heavy over every dream I couldn't hold, I find a home in your shoulder, and suddenly I'm not alone. I don't need a perfect future, I don't need the stars align. If your shadow's next to mine, I can survive anything tonight. I found a home in your shoulder, where everyone can rest, where all the pieces of me finally feel enough again. And if the whole world disappears like echoes in the cold, I'll still have a home in your shoulder, the only place my heart calls home. Stay here while the morning wakes. Don't let this feeling go. I spent my whole life searching for a home I'd finally know, and I found it in your shoulder, closer than my soul. Soft light falling through the half-drawn shades, dust and silence in the rooms I never gave. Every broken picture on the wall, every time I learn to hide it all. I wore my smile like armor in the rain, kept my heart behind a window pane. But your voice moved through the dark somehow, and all the locked doors open now. You touched the places I kept underground, like you were always meant to find them out. You know all my hidden corners, every shadow, every scar. You trace the cracks with steady hands, and somehow love me as they are. When I'm barely holding pieces, when I'm falling far from strong, you stay like a light inside me, like you've been my home all along. Oh, my hidden corners lead me back to your heart. Late night thunder shaking through the glass, old regrets still trying to come back. But your laughter cuts the static clean, like a song I didn't know I needed. There's a fire waking in my chest every time you pull me from my head, and the fears that used to pull me under sound smaller when you say forever. You read the silence written on my skin, and make it feel beautiful again. You know all my hidden corners, every shadow, every scar. You trace the cracks with steady hands, and somehow love me as they are. When I'm barely holding pieces, when I'm hanging by a thread, you stay like a prayer beside me, every word you never said. All my hidden corners lead me back to your I was a house with all the curtains closed, a restless soul nobody really knows. But you walked in like morning through the blue, and turned my lonely into something true. You know all my hidden corners, every wound I try to hide, and you kiss the darkest memories till they finally lose their fight. Now the silence sounds like healing, now the air feels safe to breathe. You're the only one who ever saw the whole of me. All my hidden corners belong to your love tonight. when the room is still. I was a shadow running from the rain, carrying silence like a heavy chain. Then your hand found mine in the dark. Now every heartbeat sounds like a spark. You don't have to promise forever tonight. Just keep leaning closer in the pale moonlight. Every day you stay feels like the sky won't break. Like all the lonely roads I knew were only leading me to you. Every word you say turns my restless heart awake. And if this whole world fades away, I'll still believe in love. Every day you stay. Laughter echoes through these tired walls, like a song that catches me before I fall. There's a fire hidden in your eyes, burning brighter than the city lights. I used to think love disappeared like smoke dissolving into empty air, but you keep proving me wrong, turning broken nights into a song. You don't have to carry all the weight alone. I'll be the shelter when the cold wind blows. Every day you stay feels like the sky won't break. Like all the lonely roads I knew were only leading me to you. Every word you say turns my restless heart awake. And if this whole world fades away, I'll still believe in love. Every day you don't need a miracle, I don't need the stars to change. All I ever wanted was someone who would remain, and you remain. Every day you stay makes the dark feel far away. Like every scar I tried to hide finally found the light inside. Every breath you take pulls me closer through the ache. And if my heart forgets its way, I'll find it back in you. Every day you stay. Every day you stay, I become a little less afraid. Every day you stay feels like love was always meant to stay. Fingerprints on a coffee cup, Sunday light through a broken blind. You laugh softly when you wake me up, like the whole world still has time. There's 1,000 glitter city lights trying hard to steal my eyes away, but your quiet stay a little longer, outshines every neon place. I used to chase forever like it lived somewhere far away. Now I find heaven hiding in the smallest parts of every day. You're my lucky ordinary, the calm inside the storm. Every little thing about you makes this old heart feel reborn. It's the way you hold my tired hands, like they still belong somewhere. No fireworks, no movie scenes, just your love breathing in the air. And maybe that's the miracle. Maybe that's enough for me. You're my lucky ordinary, my beautiful everyday dream. Rain taps rhythms on the rooftop while your records slowly spin. You dance barefoot through the hallway, pulling me right back again. Every scar I tried to hide loses weight when you pull me near. You don't fix the broken pieces, you just make them disappear. I thought love would shout louder, like thunder in the summer sky, but yours moves like steady water and somehow brings me back to life. You're my lucky ordinary, the calm inside the storm. Every little thing about you makes this old heart feel reborn. It's the way you say my name at night, like it's sacred in your mouth. No grand parade, no spotlight glow, just your arms around me now. And maybe that's the miracle. Maybe simple's what I need. You're my lucky ordinary, the only kind of rich for me. I don't need another skyline, I don't need another race. If forever looks like this, I could stay in this place. You're my lucky ordinary, the song beneath my skin, turning all my restless running into somewhere I belong within. When the world gets cold and complicated, you still make it feel sincere, like all the things I prayed for once were standing quietly right here. And maybe love was never meant to burn like fantasy. Maybe love's the simple truth. You're waking up with me. Coffee cup beside the window, morning light across your smile. If this is all we ever have, I could stay here all my life. Fingerprints on the window glass, midnight city fading fast. touch the trembling in my hands, like you already understood the damage. No loud miracle, no flashing spark, just peace in the ease of your arm. And all the noise I wore like chains started falling away like rain. In the ease of your arm, I can finally breathe, like the world slows down and remembers me. Every wound, every war loses power in the dark when you pull me close in the ease of your arm. Coffee cooling on the counter side, morning light and sleepy eyes. You hum softly through the silence there, like love was always in the air. And I don't need a perfect night or fireworks across the sky. Your heartbeat underneath my head says everything that's left unsaid. Every restless road I ran ended where your heartbeat stands. In the ease of your arm, I can finally breathe, like the world slows down and remembers me. Every wound, every war loses power in the dark when you pull me close in the ease of your arm. I was a house with broken lights, half alive most every night, till your love moved through the rooms and taught the dark what hope can do. Oh, you hold me without trying, like gravity without the falling. And I never knew surrender could feel this soft forever. In the ease of your arm, I find my way back home. Every fear inside my chest finally lets go. When the cold comes hard, you're the fire through the storm. I could stay forever in the ease of your arm. No thunder now, no need for words, just your heartbeat in the ease of your arm. The city wore its tired gray disguise. Streetlights flickered like they'd lost the fight. I was building walls from old goodbyes, sleeping with the noise on every night. Then you moved through me like a whisper in a war. No thunder, no fire, no breaking down the door. Just your hand finding mine in the dark, like you already knew my heart. trust. You turned all my defenses into dust. You are the softest revolution, like morning light through shattered stone. You make healing look so simple. You make this heart feel like a home. No sirens ringing in the distance, just your heartbeat teaching mine to hope again. Oh, you are the softest revolution. No flames, no ruins, no surrender, just your love changing me forever. The softest revolution was you. The room was breathing shadows in the pale blue light. Coffee getting colder while we lost another night. You never raised your voice, never slammed the door, but your quiet cut deeper than the wars before. I watched your fingers tracing circles on the glass, like you were holding on to something fading fast. Every little pause between the words you tried to say felt like watching summer slowly drift away. And I keep searching your eyes for a spark that survives, but your heart speaks the loudest when you say nothing at all. There's a truth in your silence, a river running wild underneath. Even when your lips won't confess it, forgets our names, I'll still hear your heart calling through the quiet and the pain. There's a truth in your silence, like thunder underneath the rain. Even when we're standing shattered, I still feel you calling my name. And if this is our ending, why do your eyes still look my way? I hear the love you're hiding in the truth of your silence. Oh, the truth in your silence tonight. Oh, you never had to say it, I can feel it in the air. Love was living in the silence, even when you weren't there. Fingerprints of sunlight on the kitchen wall, coffee breathing slowly while the curtains fall. You move through the silence like a favorite song, like the whole wide world's been waiting all along. Your hair holds the color of the breaking dawn, soft gold spilling over everything I want, and every little shadow I carry through the night loses all its power in your morning exactly where we stand. You wear the morning well, like every broken dream in me was meant to heal. You turn the quiet into something beautiful, and make a simple life feel unforgettable. When your hand finds mine and the first birds start to sing, I can hear forever moving in your heart. You wear the morning well. Morning light, in your sleepy smile. Stay with me a little while. If grace has ever touched this world, I swear tonight it looks like you. Soft rain tapping on the window frame. Midnight leaning heavy on my name. I was carrying shadows like a second skin, till your voice broke open everything within. Barefoot dancing through the quiet room, turning all my winter into bloom. Every broken road I used to walk alone leads me back to where You're the light I